here to talk to you guys about how to be a safer teen driver. When I was younger, I was involved in a car accident. It was a rainy day on a gravel road, and on top of that, I had been drinking a little bit. The road was narrow and slippery, and I ran on the side of the hill. And all of a sudden, this curve comes at me, and there was nothing I can do but hit the brakes. Well, the truck went straight forward until it rolled off the side of the hill, and it rolled over once. But we were lucky that day; nobody got hurt. I don't know how, but we were lucky. I know not everybody here drives yet, but you have less than 1 year to start driving, and this is going to help you become a safer teen driver and not become another of them tragic statistics. I almost became one of those statistics, and I don't want any of you guys to become one. So motor vehicle crashes are the leading cause of death for teens in the U.S. You see there? And after you hear the speech, if you follow the basic safe driving tips, you can avoid serious consequences and becoming another one of these statistics right here. So first, let's talk about the safe driving tips for you to follow. It's very important for you to know what you need before you take off, and it's very important for you to avoid distractions and obey all traffic laws. According to the Foundation for Advancing Alcohol Responsibility and the NHTSA Traffic Safety Facts for Young Drivers, it's good to know what you need before you take off, like for example your keys, your phone, and your wallet or your bag. Adjust your seatbelt. Adjust your seatbelt before you take off. Check your mirrors, and put on your seatbelt. And lock the doors. Lock the doors before you take off. Make sure you pay attention. You pay attention, and you pay attention. That's what's very important. Obey all traffic lights and street signs. Obey all. Do not drive faster than the speed limit. Know the difference between fog lights and high beams. Drive slower in the rain or in the snow or the ice, and also when there's fog. Always be awake and alert. Pay attention to road conditions all the time, because cars can slide out of control real fast. So keep the radio down so you can hear sirens of emergency vehicles. Do not change the AC or look up directions while the car is moving. Do not text and drive. Do not text and drive and make phone calls while the car is moving. Do not eat while you're driving. Pay 100% attention to signs, lights, and other cars. Do not drink. Do not drink and drive. And if you take medicine and you feel a little bit drowsy, well then don't drive. And do not let your friends drive drunk. These are just some of the tips for you to follow. Now that we talked about the safe driving tips, now we're gonna talk about some consequences of not following these safe driving tips. Okay, these consequences will vary depending on the situation. According to the NSTA, distracted driving, and the AAA Foundation for the traffic safety, of course, if you don't follow these tips, your parents can take the keys away from you. That's pretty obvious. You can get grounded. You can get a ticket. You can get a ticket and lose your license. You can go to jail. Your friend could die if you get into a car crash, or somebody that you don't even know could die if you get in an accident, and then ultimately you could die. You could die in case you get into an accident. So obviously you don't want any of these things to happen. So it's best practice to follow all these safety tips. Yeah. And now that we discussed the safe driving tips and the consequences, let's discuss some of the statistics. Hopefully these statistics will make you think differently about driving safe. Okay, according to the Center for Disease Control, did you know that 10% of high school students rarely or never wear seatbelts? I didn't know that. And this one, the AAA Foundation for Traffic Safety, did you know that teen drivers are 50% more likely to crash in the first month of having a license? It's another good one. Did you know 57% of crashes involve teens going too fast, not paying attention, or failing to yield, according to the AAA Foundation for Traffic Safety? Did you know more than 50% of high school students text while they drive, at least some of the times? And that's by the Liberty Mutual Insurance, or SAD. Did you know that 20% of crashes that injure someone are caused by a distracted driver, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety? That's a good one. Did you know that 60% of teen drivers in fatal drinking crashes were not wearing seatbelts, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety? Did you know that more than 300,000 teens are injured in crashes each year, according to the NHTSA? Now, to conclude, all this information should be helpful to you. Remember, motor vehicle crashes are the leading cause of death for teens in the U.S. If you know and follow these basic safe driving tips, you can avoid consequences and become in another of these statistics. Always drive safe so that you can keep your license, and so that you can get home safe every time. And remember, it's better late than never. These slides are from the FAAR YouTube video called "I Know Everything." Thank you.